Wow, 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 wow.
Yes.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Eyes.
Cheers. We're spilling some tea tonight. Like, really?
We really are.
Okay, hold on. We decided while we're in quarantine, well, Izzy just moved in, as you would have seen from my vlogs. Izzy's just moved in. Thinking of, you know, fun things we can do to entertain you guys while we're all stuck in quarantine together. So we thought, what better way? We were gonna do just like a story time video because we have heaps of crazy stories to tell from school. We've been to school together and childhood and teenage years, and just naughty,
just funny things.
Funny things. So we thought, why not order some pizza? And we can do a little mini mukbang, guys. We're starving, so we're gonna crack in. We never do this either. We
Gluten-free?
We're very clean girls. You can start with.
I'll start the one.
It's like nowhere near as good as normal,
but I can appreciate it. Like, doesn't need to be oven roasted for a little bit longer. I'm gonna do it.
A few moments later.
Izzy, it's literally charred.
I just.
Oh my god. Guys, Izzy wanted to put the pizza in to heat it up a bit, and it is literally, dude, that's fucked. I am heartbroken.
Oh,
I was like, I smell something burning, and I opened it. I'm so sad.
Yeah.
That's fucked, Izzy.
You know what? That's actually better than it was before.
I liked it before. No, it's alright.
Try the crust.
Try the.
It tastes like a burnt marshmallow.
It's still cheat night. We're having some wine. So grab yourself a glass of vino, a tea, a margarita, whatever's tickling your fancy.
A hot cocoa.
BRB will like
Yeah.
ruin my pizza with sauces. Don't judge me. I literally am like condiments queen. So story time.
Story time. Let's start with our school trip to Paris.
Possibly one of my favorite stories that I love to tell. This is like, oh, we have to do a preface to the video. Like
as in to say, like,
a disclaimer. Okay, so I'm just proof watching this video, and I just want to let you guys know that we're not wiping our hands on my bed. It looks like we're constantly wiping our hands on my bed, but there is towels there, just in case it's freaking anyone out, because it looks like that. Okay, bye.
Grubs.
Enjoy the video.
I'm
so much
I'm gonna
sriracha.
let you do most of the talking.
No, you have to do heaps as well.
No, I will, but like, you know.
Nah.
Your video. Every man, you're not going.
Wait, I'll just talk while you just sit there and eat, okay? I'll do all the work. I don't condone. Yeah. I'm not condoning or recommending anyone act in the ways that we have. We were very naughty, and we have grown up now to acknowledge our terrible behaviour, and we're not going to do it. Well, I'm 21 now, so naughty girl. We're not condoning any of our behaviour. We just think it's a weird time of life, and you guys probably need a bit of a giggle. So what's the point of having these amazing stories and not being able to like tell people? Well,
We didn't hurt anyone in the
nothing.
process.
And we are still very much alive. And
everyone else is alive. Like,
let's set the scene. We both studied French in school.
yeah,
And
we went on a school trip
to Paris. We were staying in a hostel a little bit outside of Paris. A room with myself, Blanca,
Emily,
and
just 4.
Welcome to our bathroom. We have a double shower, so there's one.
Did you pass the soap?
Everyone, this is Emily. You guys know Izzy and Blanca, and we are room number 627. We decided while we were in Paris, well, I decided
it was your
that I
idea.
wanted to go out on the town. I wanted to meet some cute Parisian boys. I wanted to like...
At 16 years old.
We were 16. I wanted to go to some bars and clubs and like just, you know, have fun.
Have fun while we're there.
Had like a week and a bit in Paris, and then we were going to go to Toulouse and stay with homestay families. Which
and like
is
separate.
a whole other story.
I had the best time ever.
I had just the weirdest time ever.
Anyway,
so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna download Tinder. There is footage on my Paris vlog of all of this. I'm gonna insert a little bit of footage of me matching with Theo. There is footage of me matching with Theo.
Little cafe, it's really cute. We are getting our Tinder game on in France to see if we can find any cuties around. Like, it's like really lame, but we want to go out, you know? No, like Theo says, hi, nice to meet you.
So I download Tinder, I match with this guy called Theo. This beautiful, like he's hot, French
stunning.
model.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh my god, like, he's like, what are you doing on Friday night or whatever? Like, you should come to this bar and come hang with us. He does not know how old
we are.
I think I lied about my age. Like, I would have said I'm 18 or 19. We were very mature for our age.
Yeah. Sneaking out, drinking, all the things. He was like, come meet us up at this bar at this time, gave us the address.
Called Ghetto Museum, I remember.
Ghetto Museum. It didn't like come up on Google or anything. It was this weird,
like suburban, like hidden bar.
Yeah. It was like, no, it's in like a warehouse.
So I proposed this thing to the group. I sit everyone down, I say, okay guys, what's your thoughts on
going out?
Us going to meet out with some French boys.
At first I was a little bit like, oh god, I don't know. And
I remember Emily being like, no. And I was like, yeah, you're coming. And
I think Blanca and I were a bit like, we want to, but we probably shouldn't. But like,
because literally our teachers were like parading around.
Yeah.
I love this. I miss this. This is so fun thinking about it. It was so ballsy.
I don't remember the transition from how we did it.
We snuck out the fire escape stairs and they took us out onto the street.
Oh.
So we waited until it was a bit later at night. So we eventually convinced the girls to come. Well, I convinced everyone this is a good idea because I just wanted to go out and party and like kiss cute guys. And we snuck out the fire escape. You somehow got us to the location. We caught the
metro.
The metro.
Yeah.
And I remember getting off the metro and we step outside and I'm like, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Or like,
I remember walking over that bridge. We went up over and over the train tracks and we were like, so ballsy. There was no one around. It was like, it was quiet.
Yeah.
We go up to this ghetto museum.
With these two guys standing there.
Big security guys. I walked up, I go, bonjour, ghetto museum? And they were like, go. And we were like, oh my fucking god.
We were like, whoa, okay, what is this? Freaking out, but also so excited.
We get inside, there's like 2 rooms. And I'm like, do I message him on Tinder? Like, what do I do? We had to go to that lady.
Yeah.
We went to the lady, went to pay money, get a stamp. And then we look over and I'm like, oh my god. We're standing there getting our stamps. I'm looking over, I see Theo. And there's like 3 other guys with him. Caesar walks straight up. So his friend comes straight up to us and goes, from Tinder? And we were like, yeah. And this is his friend Caesar. Who, I mean, like, I feel like he wouldn't care if I like talked about it. We walk over.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Yeah.
Theo is hot as hot.
Cute.
Caesar is cute.
Cute.
Octave, the other friend.
Octave.
Cute. The cutest little sweetheart in the world.
And then there was Julius.
One more guy.
Julian.
I don't remember the other guy.
It was either Julian or Julius. He was funny.
Chatting, we're like, what do you guys do? And Theo's like, I'm an artist. Octave's an artist. They're actually like legitimate.
Oh my god, so
like they're
funny.
actually good. They're not just like.
No, so I was talking to Caesar and we were having a drink and he's like, so what do you do? And I was like, I'm an actor.
Yeah.
You know. And he's like, oh, so what have you done?
We were in acting school at this point.
Acting school, but it was school. It wasn't like uni or it wasn't like proper professional
I remember this
stuff.
conversation.
And I was like, oh, you know, I've done a few like productions here and there. Shitty school productions. It's just like making it up in my head. I don't know. And I was like trying to be real cool. And I was like, what about you? What do you do? And he's like, I've also done a few things, you know, blah blah blah.
I do acting.
I do acting. Like so chill, so nonchalant.
This will be funny to you later in the story. All I remember, it all comes in flashes. So we're chatting. We got matched.
There was
oh yeah, speaking of drinks. Dude, I'm almost through this. Like, I'm like tips McGibbs. Tips Wazzy. We got to the bar. and I'm like flirting with Theo. It's all going well. There is photos. I'll put in the photos. We got to the bar. I'm like chatting with the bartender. I just remember doing those shots.
Those shots.
I don't even remember what we were drinking.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was those shots, and because I remember Caesar being like, yeah, have one of these, like it's so good, you'll love it.
How creepy does this sound?
Nothing
bad happened, guys. Don't worry.
It sounds really creepy, hey.
Anyway,
but it was
the
all
thing
fun.
that we realized in the situation is a lot could have gone really wrong, but it didn't. It actually was like the best night ever. So
I felt
we got the
safe.
shots. Had I kissed Theo? Yeah, I think I kissed him in the smokers area.
We kind of like paired off.
We all kind of paired off a little bit. It was really funny, like really funny and weird. But like, you know what? Then we were all standing, we would go inside and we're all like giggling. We're all so drunk by this point. But everyone's like just having the best time. We all got along so well.
The music was all like swing hip.
It was all
Can you say something in French? Say bonjour.
Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Nous allons très bien, je vais très bien, je m'appelle Octave. enchanté.
Anyways, this is where it gets so funny. Like shutting down because it's getting too loud. So we go. It's freezing. It's winter. I had taken my jacket off and I'd given it to one of you guys. I can't remember who.
It was me.
I also did not have my. I gave my bag to one of you guys. Like
Everything.
I gave everything to the girls. Theo goes, "Come with me. My scooter's parked."
You had your
out."
phone.
I did. Did I have my phone? He goes, "Come with me. Like, do you want to come on the back of my scooter? Let's go back to my house." And I'm like, "Oh, wait, just me and you. Like, where are we going? Like, what about my friends?" He goes, "Don't worry, they're gonna walk." And I go, "Okay."
You came up to me and you were like, I'm gonna get a ride with Theo home, but I'll meet you guys there. And I was like, oh, yeah.
We were all just like, yeah, right. Like, fucking could have gone, as I said, so bad. I will never forget this. 16 years old with this hot French model. Like, he was like really
Cool.
so cool. I get on the back of this scooter. The only way I can explain this was I was having a full-blown fucking Lizzie McGuire moment on the back of this guy's scooter. I was freezing though. Like, I was like wrapped around him and I was like, I'm so cold. I didn't bring my jacket. And he was like flirting with me, warming me up, looking me in the rear view. Like, it was just like so, it was like a dream, like a 16-year-old little dream. Like, I was like, oh my God, what, like, how is this happening right now?
Meanwhile,
So we're scootering, and everyone else, so the
me and
three other
Blanca
boys
and the three other boys
walked.
We started walking and we were like having fun, you know, just chatting away. Blanca and Octave were up there kind of, and Julius or the other guy was just kind of there like making jokes. It was me, Caesar and M at the back of the group, and Caesar's there like being all flirty and you know whatever, and then all of a sudden walks up and goes, "Don't you dare hurt Izzy." Lol. And Caesar goes, "Emily, it's okay." And he's like trying to calm her down and she's like getting all flustered and I'm there like, this is so funny. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm having the best time ever. I'm trying to calm Em down, like trying to act cool, trying to act like, because we're fucking 16. These are like 25-year-olds.
Were they 25?
Just so funny. And so we're walking, yeah, and we and was just pretty much started freaking
this
out.
whole brawl starts, like, Em is like super drunk and she starts like freaking
so
out a bit.
drunk.
Because we are literally in the middle of nowhere on a school trip.
In France. Have you seen the movie Taken?
Like, so in fairness, she freaked out for the right reason, but he wasn't doing anything. And like,
No.
anyways, meanwhile, while you guys are on this walk getting into a brawl, here I am. I've gotten back to Theo's place safely. And we walk inside his like cute little Parisian apartment.
Wait, I'm not there yet.
You're not there yet?
No.
We walk in, he turns on jazz music,
Oh.
pours me a glass of red wine, offers me cheese and like crackers and like so French, the whole situation. And we're like chatting and like, I'm like sitting there like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, it's just me and him here by myself. Like, where are my friends? Like, what the fuck is going on? And what's the time? This is when I started to panic.
You started to freak out.
What's the time? Where is everyone?
I remember
How am I gonna get home? I need to call my friends.
You went into the bathroom and I started getting texts from you.
Did
being like, where are you? Like, I'm here now. are you guys still coming, blah, blah, like, you started freaking out. And I was like, don't worry, like, we're like 5 minutes away, blah, 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 blah. And by
That's
the time
right.
we got there, you had just walked out of the bathroom, and you were like, I remember walking in, and your face, you came out of the bathroom, and you were like, oh my god, thank god you're here, like, freaking out, but you had this little twinkle, like, kind of,
Like, here we go.
here we go.
And the girls will
That's
finally rock
funny.
up, so I loosen up. I'm like, okay, this is not like any
It's
bad.
chill.
I panic for a minute because I'm not an idiot. Like, I'm not going to be in like some random French guy's place by myself. Like, we were like kissing, and like I was like, okay, that's cool. The girls rock up. We put on music. Everyone is just vibing, like having the best time. Then it goes a bit weird. I was so naughty. Do you remember? So I was like talking to Theo, and then I would start talking to Caesar, and then I was talking to Octave, and I was just having like, I was being so naughty. I was flirting with 3 of the guys. I kissed Caesar as well. Did you know that?
No.
Did you not know that? You would have known that.
I don't think I did.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Wow, rude. She stole my man.
It's just like classic 16-year-old bullshit. Like, kiss both the boys.
And Em starts freaking out again. And she's like crying, bawling, and all the guys are kind of like, what? Like, chill out. It's fine. And we're trying to be chill, like trying to act all cool.
Like, it's okay.
It's okay, but then also our friend was like crying, so we were like, okay, shit, like, it's time to go home. I think it was like 3 in the morning.
We
And
had
so-
to be meeting. We had to meet
Oh,
our
yeah.
teachers at like
No. Oh yeah,
7
at
a.m. the next
something
morning.
ridiculous. And so all of a sudden we were like, okay, shit, how do we get home? And I like went up to Caesar and I was like, please, like, call us a taxi. And then Em goes, how do you know that the number he's calling is correct? Like, you know, what if it's linked to this guy and this guy? And
she's like
panicking, and he's there, like, the poor guy was
I'm
just
also-
trying to call us a taxi.
I'm also thinking, where the fuck are we staying? I
Yeah.
don't even, dude, how did
No,
we get
Blanca
home?
was really good. She knew. I think she like pinned where we were. We got in this taxi.
Emily, nous sommes Australia.
Guys, I just met the cutest French guy.
I remember we had to pull over because Blanca vomited outside the car. And I don't remember the rest of the night.
Story short, we get back and we sneak back in.
I don't know. I don't remember
I don't
any
remember
of that part.
I don't remember the next morning. I don't remember anything, but I remember feeling on top of the motherfucking world.
The next day, and we were like, hee.
We were like, no one knows what we've done.
No.
I think a few of the kids like were suspicious that we'd snuck out.
Yeah, because I think we told some of them. But that anyway.
But it's Chinese whispers rumor about
yeah.
like, you know. And I always said
Yeah.
I can't wait till we like graduate so I can tell the teachers, what we did. And I never ended up telling them, and I wish I
They
did.
knew. They so knew.
Really?
There's more to this.
This is the craziest part.
Yeah, back that night or the day before, we stalked all of them on Facebook, Instagram and Google and whatever. And we found out that Caesar had been in a few movies.
Yeah, he was in
Before.
like some French movies.
He was in some French movies, yeah. Theo was an amazing artist. No, Octave was a
Octave.
really incredible artist. We
Octave
had no idea.
won like so many awards.
Yeah, like we didn't realize that these guys were actually like, what's the word? Reputable.
We don't hear from the boys again. Like we had our fun. Went to Toulouse. She got a great exchange buddy. I
Love her.
God, I had a weird time in Toulouse. Anyways, we go back to Australia. All's good. A few years passes by, and we followed all the boys on Instagram. Octave still follows me
Oh,
to this
bless.
day. Cutie patootie.
Bless.
I should message him one day.
You
And be like,
should.
let's hang.
Yeah.
He's hot
Like
now.
this-
So anyways, we go back to Australia. We finished grade 11. We were in grade 12. You know, life goes on. 2 years ago, I was in LA.
I get a text at like 3 in the morning.
So I'm in
Okay.
LA and I go to this Galore magazine party. It's all cute, we're drinking, having fun, I'm with Siofi. We're in the smokers area and I'm standing there and I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, no fucking way, nah. I like, don't say anything. I like walk around, I'm looking at this guy again and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And I say to Siofi, can you walk up to him and see if he has an accent? Just like listen to him talking. She goes over and she's like, I don't know. I'm like, I swear to God, that's Caesar. Like, I swear to fucking God, that's Caesar. And so I walk over to him and I'm standing right next to him and I am like, I've got to fucking ask. And we look at each other. I turn to him and we look at each other and he goes, what? And I go, what? I go, Caesar? And he's like, what the hell?
I get a text of a photo of them two.
I said,
and
dude,
I'm like,
I remember he turns to me
my God.
and he goes, oh my God, you're so beautiful now. Because whenever he saw, I was like chubby and 16 and like not that cute. And he goes, oh, you're so beautiful now. Like, what are you doing here? And I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? He's like, I just finished wrapping up filming
that movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
He just finished that movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and he was filming. Oh, I need to find the name of the show because I was watching the show at the time, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm on the next season of that show." Hold on, Outlander, and I had just been watching Outlander, and I was like, "Wait, what?" And we like chatted and we laughed and we took a photo and we were just like hanging out, and it was just so funny. Like, how is that for?
That's so funny.
The whole link up, like synchronicity of like. I just would never
Years
have expected
later.
Years later bumping into each other in
Would have been
a
like
way.
awkward, embarrassing, because
No, it wasn't. He was like, he remembers everything, and
God.
we laughed about it, and we were just like, we were so young,
yeah, good.
and we like talked about it. And
I love the story. Don't sneak it out, or do like.
I mean, we
it
had the
was
best time.
fun.
I love telling that story because
Yeah.
everyone's like, what the fuck? It's just, and like
Yeah.
it was such a fun night.
It was
the best.
best.
Like 16-year-old
Yeah.
dreams, truly.
and that's the tea.
That's the tea. I hope we didn't like completely butcher that whole thing. Skull, 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 skull. Shut.
Gross.
I thought you could do, Corona. Okay, so that's our Paris story. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it made sense or made you laugh or whatever. This took your guys' mind off
I'm so
everything
glad.
going
Sad.
on. Sad but glad.
Glad
It
that
was-
we got the pizza, but sad that I burnt it. I'm sorry.
I love you guys so much. Hope
Bye.
you enjoyed our stories.
Enjoyed our story time. You got black on where? Sorry.
She watch our TikToks. Woo! Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the month again in the house bored. I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Shh.